All right, we got Kayla's S2000 in the shop today for an oil change. All right, so I gotta get everything all set up, and then I'm gonna be instructing Kayla on how to do the oil change, and she'll be doing it. And that's it. So I'm gonna get the camera set up and get myself a comfortable place to sit. I don't have one of those funnel collectors yet, so I told Kayla to just get a 5-gallon bucket and hold that up, you know, wherever. It's hard to point at stuff and hold the thing. Hold the bucket up under here and catch the oil. And then the filter's in here. So, oh, it's right up in there. So, yeah, we'll get all this done. Get it topped back up and good for another year. All right, so Kayla's off to get a socket to fit the oil drain. So we wait. If you don't know what size it is, just grab 80 of them. And there'll be one of them.
Two.
It's right there, where it says engine oil.
Yeah. Hey, that was my first guess.
17 mil?
Yeah.
Now, you're gonna wanna have something under it. Where's your bucket?
Right here. Oops. Am I gonna be able to get this out?
I don't know. Hold it.
I mean, I have the right size, right?
Oh, that's... Somebody torqued the crap out of that. Just need a bigger lever.
Gotta get the heavy duty.
And I've got a bigger one than this. Is this one? Okay, there we go. Get up there. Get up there. No, the bucket. The bucket. Here we go. Well, that looks good. That's got a good color. And the nice thing is the engine was running a little bit, so it's gonna come out easier. A pro tip, run your engine for a few seconds or minutes or hours or whatever. Not hours, you'll burn yourself. But run it for a few minutes before you change the oil. Thins it out to operating temperature consistency, and it's easier to work with. It drains faster. Having fun?
Uh-huh.
Now you know why I want one of those funnel things?
Yeah, we'll get a funnel thing.
Mhm.
Maybe for your birthday you'll get it.
I gotta wait till, okay, I got a bunch of oil changes to do between now and my birthday.
Father's Day?
It's got a bunch of oil changes to do between now and then too. Springtime's when I do all that. Oh, I can't get the tractor on this lift, I don't think.
No.
I'm willing to bet that if they stuck the... There's no way they made this only hand tight like they're supposed to. Oh yeah, they did. Oh, okay.
Not like the raptor. Well, no, it was like fused.
Yeah, I don't even need a wrench. I'm gonna loosen this up a little bit and then let you drive it. Or at least get the bucket up underneath it so that I can drive it. That's nice. So that was, and who knows? This may just be the aluminum expanded or something, grab the whole of that.
Still catching everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to be doing this for you, but it's just,
Here's Holly.
it's easier for, somebody's got to hold the bucket.
And your Holly.
And then hold it.
Oh, look at that.
And that.
Fine.
I didn't write the date on it, but it does
It was
have,
done a year ago.
it has a
when we bought it.
manufacturing date of, I don't remember how they do these, but it's 2024. So it's the extended life. So, you know,
It was done right before we bought it,
yeah.
which was about a year ago.
Sure. You can see I have oil myself, getting the filter down. Kayla claims she can get it out of my shirt.
Huh?
You said you can get it out of my shirt. Go on.
Yeah.
We'll see. That'll be a follow-up.
Or at least
Where's my disgusting oil catching thing?
probably outside. I mean, I probably could set it down at this point.
Yeah, you should be able to. It's just the initial stuff would have sprayed all the way out into the rail. What's it splashing up?
Guess not.
Let's see. No metal. It's good. These K motors are great anyway. And these ones in the S2000s. It's just a really good car. If you haven't ever had the opportunity to drive one, I recommend it. They're like nothing else. Well, I mean, outside, I'm sure if you drive motorsport cars and stuff, then it's like everything you drive, but they're just really well done. Honda did a great job. Like there's so much
Nothing else like it.
So much technology under here. And the world's tiniest little drive shaft. Look at it. It's so small.
You probably lift that, right?
I lifted the one in the GTO and that was like 85 times this size. The thing was like this big around. This is like the size of my wrist. But I guess that's enough. It works. I haven't heard about them snapping. Your O2 sensor looks, they look brand new. Everything under here looks new as all stainless exhaust from the factory. Dude, that's great.
Well, this actually was a story of older people.
This really was. Like everybody tells you like, oh, this was a car that an old woman had and she just drove it to church. This was literally a husband and wife couple who went and bought S2000s brand new. And he got the red one and she got a yellow one. And when he passed, the car reminded her of him and
Obviously she didn't need two.
And she didn't need two. So she put it up for consignment at a dealership that doesn't really do consignments, but they knew her. She was a family friend, so they put the car up for sale for her, and then we went in and bought it. She tried to take it down to a Honda dealership down in Portland and sell it to them, but they lowballed her hard. They were trying to get like 18 grand for this car, and it's like 50,000 mile, all original, very well maintained. I mean, you can tell by looking at it. That was a ridiculous lowball offer.
Oh, okay, so that's
It's got the factory hard top, paint matched, pretty much every option you could want. The only thing that I've done to it since we got it was I installed her a touchscreen, stereo backup camera, and stuff, because all summer she uses this as her daily. Oh, no, we have a new one. I'll watch it for you. Is that a watch on? No, it doesn't. That's just it. Don't go ham on it. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Doesn't need a lot. You don't need to put 100,000 pound-feet of torque on this. It's not a lug nut. Okay.
We're not doing a suspension on it.
Usually these have a copper washer or something that squishes, and you just need enough torque to get it to seal. You just want it to seal. That's all.
The bucket.
Over torquing it, you can crack your oil pan. You can deform it if it's a steel one. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Rip the threads out. It's ridiculous. Just a little bit. Finger tight, and then maybe 1/8 of a turn. I don't know, whatever that works out to. There's probably a torque spec for this. If you want to get your phone, you can look it up.
So,
And you don't have your phone?
that's over there.
You don't know how to do that? That's probably a torque spec. People on the internet expect to see torque specs.
Right?
These oil pan. Anyway, man, it's these oil pan bolts. No, not the oil pan bolts. That's for actually installing. Let's see. Factory service manual says 29 foot-pounds. Okay.
Owners, so it's 33.
The what?
The owner's manual says 33. The service manual says 29. I own it.
Okay, and then take and hold the head flush, and then grab down on the end of the handle, and then that's it. Yeah.
That's way less dramatic than when we've done other things.
It doesn't take much torque. That 1/8 of a turn that you did there was probably just that torque spec. It's literally nothing. It's hardly any torque at all. Okay, good job. Where's your filter?
That's what I asked you earlier.
It's a
I
Wix.
don't know where you put it.
It should know where
It wasn't with
Okay, there's a box in the office.
and there are many.
Yeah, you gotta find the one that matches yours. I bought them for all the cars. And they sent me the ones that had the most damaged boxes.
Yeah. So,
And one of these is actually gonna be for the vehicle that I don't have anymore. That looks
no.
right.
No, are you
No?
sure? It looks too short.
Hold on. 51,
Yeah, that's it.
51334, 51334.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
this is
just
the one.
looks shorter.
Yeah, the exchange part numbers are usually the same on oil filters, even if you go to a different brand. And if you're not sure, like Napa and stuff has the exchange listing and whatnot that you can go to, but
Yeah, we're getting here.
yeah. Oh no, first you want to take some oil. Where's your oil?
The bucket over here.
And then, well, you could
Or the
use the
new.
used oil. Just get the new oil. Okay? Get a little bit on your finger and just wipe it around that seal. It doesn't take. I have to edit this way down.
Why?
'Cause it's fluff. Tons and tons of fluff. I gotta get this down to like 7 minutes.
Not appropriate.
I'm gonna edit that out.
That's my hand tightness. You probably wanna.
Yeah, I got another full turn out of it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Other way, yeah.
I'm gonna need you to do it.
What other reason?
We have
Super Tech?
the Super Tech,
Full synthetic?
full synthetic, high mileage, even though it's not high mileage.
No, because they don't. Oh, don't set that on your car. Come on, man. What is it? Where's the cap? 10W30, just like it says on my cap. Okay.
Okay, you ready for that?
Check your oil level. Doesn't matter. You're gonna wipe oil on it. Where's what? This? Where's that? So it's just a little bit over. That's fine. I mean, we're talking like a tenth of a quart over. Be all right. You can always let a little out if you want. Also, it may have not gotten into the filter yet. I don't know if that's true or not. Don't quote me on that. That may not be a real thing. Could be. Also, I think this has a oil cooler and such as well that it needs to run oil through. So run it for a minute and then check it again. You don't want to check it while it's running. You can run it for a minute. And then we'll check it again.
Check it again or run it first?
We'll run it
Okay.
and then check it again.
Okay. Give me a second to wet my hand. Yep, perfect. So it must have been something along those lines. How'd you get?
Something I said was at least partially true. So, because yeah, it's now just like a couple hashes under totally full, but a couple hashes above two lows. Good to go.
Fixed it.
Take off. Get off my lift, I got stuff to do.